Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. This is going to be more of a discussion style video, so after you're done watching, please sound off with your opinions in the comments section down below. But this topic comes up from a discussion I actually had with a friend of mine regarding the crazy graphics cards prices right now, and if that would hamper the sales of video games going forward. Now, it was an interesting topic to bring up, and it's not limited to just, graphics cards. You could also talk about the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series to an extent, although Xbox Series doesn't have a lot of games that are coming out exclusive towards it. But in the case of the PlayStation 5, you do have games like Ratchet and Clank that are going to be exclusive to said platform, and right now they are being scalped to the heavens. Same can be said for video cards, and I actually had a conversation with a different friend of mine, and we were talking about Control being in the Humble Monthly. And he was like, yeah, I want to play Control, but honestly, my graphics card is kind of garbage, so I can't play that game until I get a better GPU. And then it also bleeds into games coming out. Like, you look at the upcoming games in the next few months, and obviously going into the fall, you've got games like Resident Evil Village. Who knows how hard, like, a Halo Infinite is going to be to run, and all of these major titles that are coming out to PC and games that are already available on PC, and the question has to be asked. The fact of the matter is, right now it is very difficult to get a graphics card, and what I've noticed is a lot of the people that I know that are looking to make a significant upgrade right now are running a 9 series or a 10 series card. That's generally how I would recommend you to do GPU upgrades if you're just, a normal person looking to not spend a crazy amount of money, but you also want to get good performance. You wait like a generation or two and then you upgrade. So that would put you back to the 960, 970, 980 or the 1060, 1070, 1080, around that range. The friend I was talking to actually has a 980 Ti, I believe. No, just a vanilla 980. And yeah, the 980 for him is now getting relatively limiting. 980 is still pretty freaking solid, but this is a person that does like to play their games at higher frame rates and higher resolutions. And when you're talking about limitations with games like Horizon and a lot of the games that came out last year, well, that is also putting handcuffs into games that are coming out in 2021. So it's really going to be a balancing act. What is going to go first? Is it going to be, okay, graphics cards finally are going to start selling more, or is it going to be that PC game sales are actually going to take a hit in 2021? And it's an interesting topic to discuss because getting an upgrade right now at a reasonable price is damn near impossible. I do know that some people are going the route of buying a pre-built computer. I had a friend just buy a pre-built PC recently and paid quite a lot of money for it that, unfortunately, he did overpay for it ultimately, because graphics cards are the crux of the build, and you're talking about spending an absurd amount of money, and for the video card he got, yeah, he had to spend an absurd amount of money, but that's kind of the game you're playing. I know that there's this notion of, oh, wait until prices get better, but at some point it's, you got to make a decision, and it's just like, okay, I've been waiting for 6-7 months and prices are not getting any better, and I want to get a video card. Thankfully, I somehow lucked out and got a 3080. I have no idea how, honestly, looking at the market right now. I guess I just got lucky, and a buddy of mine has a 3070 and a 3060, but we're talking about us being very much the lucky few, and I know some of you guys got incredibly lucky and you were able to get a GPU, but I would say the majority of people are unfortunately in this position where you either have to spend a lot of money or you're just waiting with your current GPU. And I have a bunch of friends that have gone back. They're just like, you know what, let's go back to playing League, let's go back to playing RuneScape, or whatever the case may be, and playing these games that aren't that intensive. And yeah, they could play the newer games and they could play them no problem, and lower the settings and the frame rates and things like that. But for a lot of single-player games, like I have a friend, for example, that really wants to play Horizon at 60 frames per second, and they booted up the game, and they were just not getting good frame rates. Now, partially that's due to the game itself, but also at the same time, even now, when the port has gotten better and it's gotten updates, they still can't play it at decent frame rates, at least not like a consistent, 50 to 60 FPS, which is unfortunate because they are the person that would buy a 3080, a 3060, a 3070 if they were in stock. He's been messaging me regularly for the last 3 to 4 months being like, yo, like, do something, can you get a 3060 for me? That was his recent attempt to try to get a new GPU, and unfortunately that stuff got bought up real quick. And it's an interesting topic to discuss on whether or not these games coming out are going to be affected negatively in game sales. Now, ultimately, I think at some point it's gonna come to a head, and Like, how long can scalpers really hold on to these GPUs? At some point, they gotta be like, yo, let's just actually sell it, maybe bring down the price a little bit, but at the same time, I don't know if there's a large abundance of people buying these GPUs at these crazy prices. Like, if you're left in a position where there's no other option and there's not going to be a better option for a long time, what do? Not everybody's going to be in the position of, yo, let me wait until it's at good prices. When is that going to be? I don't know. It seems like PlayStation 5 stock is finally getting better and people are able to get it a little bit more regularly. GPU stock still seems to be a little bit crazy. However, I do commend Newegg. I did see recently that they made it so they were trying some scalper prevention methods from what I saw. I didn't look into it too much, but that's what I actually want to see being implemented. I know at the end of the day, the Amazons of the world, the Best Buys of the world, the Neweggs of the world, do they really care about scalper prevention? No, they're just trying to sell as many units as possible, and they're trying to, generate as much revenue as they can. And I understand that there's probably not a lot of incentive for them to do that, but at the same time, I think that does build goodwill with your customers, so why not implement something like that? Yeah, is it going to make it a position where not everything's going to sell out in 5.3 milliseconds? Yeah, maybe everything's not going to sell out in 5.3 milliseconds, but you build a level of trust and goodwill with some consumers that are going to buy things regularly from you that maybe it might be worth it. I don't know. I'm not a businessman from that side of things, but that's just something that I would look at. It's an unfortunate state of events and something that we've been talking about for quite a while, and I've been hoping is going to get better, whether it be consoles. I have a lot of friends that want to get PlayStation 5s in particular. They're out of luck. I have a lot of friends that want to get a 3060, 3070, or 3080. They're out of luck. I actually had a buddy buy one of my 1080s not too long ago just because they had their PC literally set up outside of a graphics card and they were just waiting to get like a 3000 series GPU, and then he finally tapped out and I hooked him up. He's my boy, so I gave him the boy deal, and I didn't, I'm not gonna scout my friend. I'm not in the business to do that. So we hooked it up, but a 1080 isn't something that a lot of people really want right now. They want a 3070, they want a 3080, maybe not a 3090, but you guys get the idea. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What is your game plan going forward in terms of actually buying games? Forget about the GPU. A lot of you guys have your PC already. Are you buying your Resident Evil Villages of the world? Are you buying these upcoming games that are coming out that look great? However, if you can't run them at optimal performance and optimal settings, is it something that you're going to spend top dollar on, whether it be 50 to 60 bucks? Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. If you have a request for a future video, comment section as well, and again, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.